It's time to talk these comics off the table. Here we go. In preparation every week for New Comic Book Day, we talk last week's reads off the table. And we had a lot of reads last week. The continuation of all the stories I've been reading and grabbed a couple other ones to see if they are any good like this. Okay, so let's talk them off the table. Shadow of Mole. In my last segment, which was judging the book by its cover, I told you I don't like that guy. And in this particular issue, maybe he's not so bad. But I really hate these series that are titled and you don't get to see the main character. Like he was not in this. Like, stop it. Otherwise, make a series with just him. So that one was a little disappointing. Otherwise, it's been a decent series. And if you know, you know. This has been great. Another great cover. And let's see if I can read. I can't read small print anymore. Variant cover by. Oh yeah, this was Todd Noack. Knock. I don't know how to say it. I am unfamiliar with his name, but I really dig this work and hope to see more of him. So, good series. Go get it. Support it. Century. The Century. I've told you that these covers are awesome. I will keep continuing to pick up these cover A's as long as they are in this style. Which, maybe I should find out. Cover artist Alex Maleev. Another name I'm not familiar with. Maybe you are. Cover artist. There it is. Alex Maleev. Alex Maleev, you're doing great work for this book. The story's been pretty okay. Pretty okay. I've been really waiting for the Void. There is some kind of crystal, living crystal or something that is attacking cities. They're trying to figure that out. And without giving any spoilers, but little spoiler, tiny. I've been waiting for the Void, and the Void is kind of slowly creeping out, but then he gets kind of put away, as if the Sentry is able to kind of keep him at bay. And in this particular issue, he divulges to Reed Richards and the Avengers. I don't know if he divulged to the whole team, but he divulges to Reed Richards that the Void has to exact every good with bad, every good action with a bad action. So I'm really hoping that this series takes off, because it seems like it's still in the development stage. And here's another issue of Dork, another great cover. And I believe Brett Bean does all the art, but I am not positive about that. I think I've seen somewhere he does both the story and the art. But yeah, if you like fantasy and fine books, this is a fun one. Has not disappointed a single issue, and we're up to 5 now. Okay, I didn't like this cover, but actually it was a good book. So you never know. You can't judge the book by its cover. Sometimes you can, other times you can't. I think I liken this series to Marvel's Doctor Strange series. As far as story and stuff, I kind of feel like they're kind of the same vibe, even though it's not the same story. Okay, this was a pickup just because of the movie. I haven't seen the movie yet. It's been kind of busy, so not sure when I'm going to be able to get into the theater. Hopefully soon. And Yeah, hey, this is another case of like, where's the main character? Like, book number one, Masters of the Universe. You got him front and center, front and center, and like nowhere in the book. And I remember that guy. I think his name's Orko. That was like what this book was about. It was like an issue about him, and it wasn't a terrible issue. But yeah, when you don't get the main character, it's like, what's going on? Especially in the first book, where's the main character? Where's the main character? Okay, so I said I've been wanting to crack into the Transformers series because I always hear good things. This is an amazing cover that lent no no lent no lent nothing. Didn't give you any idea. It's just got a bunch of cool figures on here. Looks like it's all bad guys from GI Joe and Transformer universe. But yeah, none of that happened in this book. So just a cool cover. It looks like it's supposed to be connecting. It's not, definitely not wraparound. But anyways, very cool. I didn't care for the story because I'm waltzing into seemingly what seems like the middle of something. And the middle of that something is Optimus Prime is not Optimus Prime anymore. So to just jump into something, I didn't care for this story, but we'll see where it goes. Maybe it's got somewhere to go. And there they are, all huddled over the pink toilet. Okay, Action Comics again is just okay for me. There's some funny moments because of the nature of the story that's happening, but largely I just want things to move on. Excuse me. Largely, I just want the story to sorry, the story to progress, and it just seems like it's going in a circle. Like this, yay! This guy showed back up, and now Superboy doesn't have any powers. And so yeah, don't know who that is, but sorry if I spoiled it for you. Looks like Trash Can Superman. Okay, and we got a new Marvel book. Obviously picked it up just because of the Alex Ross cover. And again, this looks like it's a connecting. And so I don't know if that was all put out at one time or if it's going to be something that they continue as the book moves forward. But cool cover. And not bad. This is actually surprisingly a good book. Good read. And without spoiling it, Red Hulk has taken over Latveria and is looking to take over the world in the absence of Doom being Sorcerer Supreme and whatever he is. So, the other thing I didn't like is why does Spider-Man always show up and he's just a complete dork? Like, does Spider-Man always have to be, hey guys, I don't know how you do it. Oh my god, guys, this is so tough. I don't know. Oh, I'm Spider-Man, and no one knows how to write me anymore. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like how they write Spider-Man. It makes me not want to pick up any Spider-Man books, and I don't. It's like, how many battles has Peter Parker gone through, and he's shows up and always unsure of himself, and I don't know how you guys do it. All right, and this is going to be the anticlimactic ending of this edition of Talking Them Off the Table, as, guess what? There's clowns and monsters in this issue. There you go. Look at that, a cover that actually gives insight to what the book might have, to what the story might be about. What do you know? Okay, so Mark Spears, Monsters, Zero. I collect the Mark Spears Monsters series. I've collected the Monster and the Wolf. I have not read hardly any of these books. I don't know if you guys have this happen, but I got all kinds of stuff I read. I keep up on the weekly reading and stuff. But there's a few series that just slip by, and I keep buying them because I know that eventually I'm going to get into it. So I think maybe finally we cracked the egg on old Mark Spears' Monsters with number 0, and then we'll get going through them. I am missing though. I have like, I don't know what I'm up to, but I'm missing one issue, and I think that's issue 3. I think it's issue 3, and I just can't find it anywhere. I haven't tried to look on eBay or anything, but just as far as just trying to find it in the wild, like even a reprint, like I can't find it at all. So, anyways, there's one book that I have not finished. I not even cracked it open yet. Maybe the first couple pages. Um, yeah, but for whatever reason, this just sat as a trophy all week up on the table, and I didn't actually read it. So maybe I'm gonna have to include this in next week's read. But this was my one blind bag pull from the Mask blind bag series, and not gonna lie, I was really happy to get this. I didn't know this was a thing until right before I picked the book up, and but now I need a copy of Mask number 1. So, anyways, to judge this book by its cover, it's freaking awesome. I wasn't a big ROM fan when I was younger, but I did have a few issues, and so I think it's really cool. I think it's really cool that they just threw this random, well-known character into their series, and be interested to see if they're going to do more. I would imagine why they put this out, but I haven't really heard that much about it other than when it appeared in the blind bag. So, anyways, this has been a extra long issue of Talking Comics Off the Table. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for any type of like, comments, subscribing, sharing. This is a new channel. I barely have anybody on here peeping at what I'm doing, which is kind of good in the beginning. But this was Talking Comics Off the Table, and a lot of good stories, a lot of good art, and a few question marks. Where are you going with this? Can we get somewhere? And hopefully we do. I don't know how long this series is going to be. I enjoyed the TV series. I'll say it again and again. When Disney does something good, we got to make sure that we let them know. But yeah, I don't know about this one. Like, give me some more Darth Maul. Put Darth Maul in the darn Darth Maul book. Alright, guys, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up for today, and I will see you on New Comic Book Day with the new pickups, and we'll judge those books by their cover. Thanks, and have a great day.